Good evening, folks. This is Gene Godwin with Adams Cameron & Company and my associate Gabby.
Hi, I'm Gabby Letourneau with Ameris Bank. I'm a mortgage lender.
And I'm a realtor. And we're here to discuss first-time home buyers. What is a first-time home buyers and different down payment assistance programs available to you that Miss Gabby here can provide for you with her services. So we're going to discuss a few of those things. So Gabby, what exactly is a first-time home buyer?
A first-time home buyer, it's not necessarily how it's worded as a first-time home buyer. As long as you haven't owned a home within the past 3 years, then you're a first-time home buyer.
Oh, so what you're saying is if I owned a home 5 years ago, I had a divorce and went through bankruptcy, and now I want to buy a home again, I'm still considered a first-time home buyer?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool. So what other programs do you actually have that you available for you?
So with the first-time homebuyer program, I can help with the Florida Bond program. So it helps with any property in Florida. It is not restricted in any county or whatnot. With the bond program, you do have to have a 640 credit score, and they have 3 different options. We could do an FHA loan, a USDA, VA, conventional loan, and that you can have forgivable or non-forgivable as the down payment assistance. And then we also have the Florida Hometown Heroes program that Ron DeSantis just signed into law, and that helps up to 50 eligible occupations receive up to $25,000 in down payment and closing assistance.
Oh, wow, that sounds awesome, Gabby. Hold on, let's rewind this for a second because you mentioned the bond program first. I'm an average consumer. I don't know a damn thing about what's going on right now. I mean, income restrictions. It says, is there any income restrictions based on this bond program?
There is, and on the bond program, you are income restricted by your household size.
So if I have a girlfriend or a wife or someone that's going to be on the loan with me, what is that income restriction?
Even if she's not on the loan, it goes by the household. So anybody 18 years of age or older that's going to be living in that house, I have to qualify with their income, and there is a cap for how many in that household.
So if I have a grown child that's over 18 and they work, I have to count their income and credit?
Just their income.
Just their income.
Yeah,
okay.
They don't have to be on the loan. It's just to get you qualified to have the assistance funds.
Okay. And it says 0% interest and deferred? Is that really, with all these high interest rates going on right now, I can get a bond program with 0% interest?
The 0% interest and the deferment is for the assistance. So for the non-forgivable loan, you can get up to $10,000 as of now, today. And that $10,000 can be used towards the down payment. It could be used towards the closing cost, your private mortgage insurance, your mortgage insurance premium, depending on what loan you have. And with that, it's non-forgivable. It's 0% interest deferred for up to 30 years. So if you sell your home before those 30 years, you refinance your home within those 30 years, or you pay it off in that 30 years time, it is fully, has to be fully paid back. But it's $10,000 on the day you close, and let's say in 2040 is when you sell, refi, or you pay off your mortgage, all you owe is that $10,000.
So no interest or balloon payment is added on to that, any additional fees?
Nope.
Okay, so what about the non-forgivable bond?
That you have to, that is the non-forgivable.
Oh, that's the non-forgivable
Yeah.
bond.
So with the forgivable,
Okay.
you have to live in the property for 5 years.
Okay.
And it forgives 20% per year. So at the end of year 1, 20% is forgiven.
Okay.
At the end of year 2, 40% is
So
given.
roughly a $2,000 comes off every year that you stay in the home and pay your mortgage on time.
Yep, and with the forgivable option, we could do up to 5% of the loan amount.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good service right there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then a minimum credit score of 640 and up.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds pretty average right there. And can be used anywhere in Florida. Any house is pretty be used, so that's pretty good, right, folks? Now, you mentioned this Heroes Housing thing. This is a brand new program. Mm-hmm. I'm actually close to this Hometown Heroes program because both my parents were registered nurses, so I have a close tie to helping out the Hometown Heroes because those people actually give their hearts on the line for our communities, and a lot of times they're overworked and underserved. So it's glad that finally that we're able to give back to them because they do so much for our community. Can you explain a little bit more what this program entails and who's it going to help and benefit?
Yeah, so there's 50 eligible occupants, which we will post a link to those occupants. That way you can go through the list because it's anywhere between a correction officer, a firefighter cop, to a nurse, to a pharmacist technician. It's a lot of different people, and you might be eligible.
Any teachers involved or any education?
Yep.
Okay.
Teachers, yep.
See, teachers are also hometown heroes, so remember that, folks.
Yeah. With that, you have to have a 640 credit score again to be eligible.
Okay.
And then 0% interest, and it's deferred because this is a non-forgivable assistance loan again.
Okay.
But we can get up to $25,000 in assistance, and this is based off of 5% of the loan amount again.
Okay, so up to $25,000 in assistance, or 5% of the loan. So what you're saying is, if I have a $100,000 loan, you're going to give me $5,000 to do whatever I want with, or how does that exactly break down in plain English?
Yeah, so that $5,000 would go towards either your closing cost, your down payment, again, the private mortgage insurance, the mortgage insurance premium. It can go towards anything that you have to provide out of pocket at your closing table.
Now, curious question. I'm a consumer here, and I would like to know, is it possible to use the Hometown Heroes program and the bond program together, or is it like you can't double up?
No, you can't double up. You can only do one at a time.
Hey, I use my coupons, so I don't know. I'm always looking to save a buck. I tried, y'all. I tried. So, that's more about the bond programs here, and how much of assistance can you get? Like, is that like?
So with the bond program, the unforgivable assistance is capped at $10,000.
Okay.
And then the forgivable assistance is anywhere between 3% and 5% of your loan amount.
Okay. So what if I was a hometown hero, and I also had the option to get a bond? Would you be able to tell me which one would be the better route to go?
Yeah, absolutely. I compare all the options for you. You do not have to do that hard work. Numbers is my game. You don't have to be good at math.
Well, I barely can balance my checkbook, so thank you. I'm glad you can do that. So I see you have something called an Ameris Dream Loan. Is that like, just sounds like it's only specific to you guys?
Yep. So Ameris Bank offers the Dream Loan, which is to help you get into a home if you have great credit. So you have to have at least a 680 credit score.
Okay.
No derogatory credit, so no late payments, no disputed accounts kind of thing.
No late payments ever? In my whole history, or like in a certain time frame?
Within those 7-year time frame that's reported on your credit report.
So you pull up 7 years of credit and no late payments within those 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you guys didn't have any troubles during COVID. If not, we're going to have to circle back on that.
Yeah. I can try to get an exception, but I can't guarantee everything.
Right. So it's case by case, basically.
Yeah. And with that, there is 0% down payment, and there is no private mortgage insurance. So that helps save anywhere between $50 to $200 a month in your payment.
Right. PMI is private mortgage payments that the mortgage brokers and insurance companies have to take out on FHA loans because there's less skin in the game. When you have an FHA loan, you put less money into the home. So they kind of have an insurance on that to kind of guarantee that you're going to pay, or kind of like insurance for them. And if you don't pay, they got their money covered. If you don't want the PMI, you're going to have to bump into a conventional loan. So
with a conventional loan, if you do not put 20% down, you put the minimum at 5%, you still will have private mortgage insurance. Once you get to that 20% equity in the home, 20% of that paid off, then it'll come off. With FHA, the mortgage insurance premium, which is the same thing pretty much as private mortgage insurance, that is for the life of the loan.
So with the conventional loan, does that, when I get up to 20%, do I have to refinance, or does that automatically fall off?
Nope, you just contact the lender that has your loan, and they should be able to recast it for you.
Oh, that's very cool. I'm glad that little tidbit of information. So everyone's qualified for Ameris Dream Loan as long as you haven't had any late payments or derogatories in 7 years of your credit history. So make sure you make your payments on time. At least make your minimum payments, folks.
Yep. And with the Ameris Dream Loan, you only have to pay your closing costs. So it's a great savings for anybody. But with that Dream Loan, you cannot combine it with the bond program or anything else. It's one or the other kind of thing.
Okay, perfect. And I see here you have a package about gift funds. I mean, like, I love to give gifts, especially if someone's going to give me cash. Like,
right?
Y'all can send me some cash, too, if you want to. Hey, trust me, I'll put my cash up there if you want me to. But I see you can get gift funds from a relative. Can you explain how that works? So if I'm trying to get a down payment for my home and I can't, save up all the money by myself?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you have, I've seen like grandmothers do it, aunts, uncles, your parents that can help with those gift funds. What the gift fund is, it is money that can go towards the down payment or your closing cost again. Typically, it's applied to down payment first.
Okay.
With gift funds on most loans, you do have to have a little skin in the game. With the Ameris Dream loan, you have to have at least $1,000 of your own money going towards the closing cost. But anything else that's required for you to be paid to get your keys to your new home, that can be gift funds.
Now, I see here it says that you need to only get gifts from a blood relative or domestic partner. I can't get money from like a friend?
No money from a friend, no money from a random neighbor, from the guy that you sit at the bus stop kind of thing. It has to be a blood relative.
Okay, that's good things to know. And it must be non-repayable. So remember, a gift is a gift, not a loan, folks.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, I heard there's something called seasoned money. Does that need to be seasoned as well?
It depends how we do it. If the gift funds are transferred into the buyer's bank account, we just have to be able to trace it.
Okay.
If it's just out of, let's say you're gifting me, like you're my brother, and you're gifting me funds, you can either wire it directly to the closing company, or you can write me a check. I can deposit it in my account. We just have to have a paper trail.
Okay.
Seasoned funds is for if I had $5,000 of my own money going towards the closing, I have to at least show it for the past 2 months, figure out where it came from. It can't be mattress money. It definitely cannot be drug money. Please don't tell anybody.
Or side hustle money. Whatever you guys seem to do for side hustles. If you happen to dance at night, you better be paying your taxes.
Yes.
Okay? So it has to be all traceable because Uncle Sam wants his dues.
Yep.
All right. And if you guys have any questions, how can they reach you, Gabby?
You can call me on my cell phone at 386-624-3140. You can find me at www.loansbygabby.com. Loans is plural, and Gabby's with a Y, so LOANSBYGABBY.com. And that has majority of my contact info on there. You can find me on Facebook at Gabby Letourneau. You can find me on YouTube under Gabby Letourneau again. Or just keep coming back to these videos and I'll be here.
And my name is Gene Gobbin. I also have a Facebook page. I'm going to be starting up a YouTube. I'm going to throw up my Instagram, and I'm going to be on TikTok, and where else can you find me? Twitter as well. So all those links you'll find. I'll post them, so I won't have to bore you by drowning out with all these socials, but you'll be able to read them. Click the link, share, tell all your friends, come see us. And you can also call me on my cell phone, 407-802-7223. We're here to help you, first-time homebuyers, and also anybody that's looking to buy a home. Come check us out. We're here to help. Thank you.